Morning, YouTube. Welcome to the homestead. I did a thing yesterday. I got 8 baby chicks. Just so you know, I blame Dutch from keeping it Dutch because I was watching his YouTube channel yesterday and he was saying, "Don't wait, just go out and do it. If I can do it, you can do it." And I said, well, I've got this stupid chicken coop that I've been meaning to put together, and now I'm gonna have to put it together. So this was just their little temporary spot for last night, and now I'm gonna go and make them a larger cardboard box that they could stay in until they're a little bit bigger, and probably start putting the coop together and figure out where the heck I'm gonna set my coop up at. So these are some lavender Orpingtons. I'm not really sure I'm saying that right, but I did do my research. I did not just run out and buy baby chicks. I wanted a chick that was a hen or a rooster or whatever. I wanted chickens that were going to be friendly because I have so many kids and they're all going to want to play with them and love on them and kiss them and squeeze them. And so I picked a breed that was not only a good egg layer, but that is also known for its temperament to be good with kids and people. And don't worry, they did have water in here, but they spilled it. Right there's their big mess. So, and I have a little chick water that matches the feeder here, but this little box wasn't quite big enough to stick it in. So there's a little heat lamp. Apparently they're chilly this morning since they're all hiding under the heat lamp. I came down last night and they were all over here in the corner. I thought maybe they were too hot, so I moved it so it was facing away a little bit more. But so yeah, I did a thing. Now out to the garage to make them a little bit more permanent spot. Alright, this is going to be our project for the day. I got this coop a few months back from Tractor Supply. It's just a cute little, urban chicken coop. My neighbors complain if I put anything too ugly up, so I had to get something that was kind of cute. And otherwise I'd probably just make something on my own, but it'd probably turn out real ugly. So yeah, we're going to use that hammer right there to build this thing with. Just kidding, the kids, I don't know why, but I told somebody to go put it away and that's where it ended up. So, but anyway, back when Tractor Supply had the baby chicks on sale, I knew I wanted to do chickens, but I wasn't quite ready. But they had a great deal on these coops. They were like $100 off, and so I ended up getting it for like $150, which I probably couldn't build it on my own for that anyways. So this should be enough to house my baby chicks until I can get a run of some kind set up to go with it so that I can let my chickens out so that they can run a little bit more. We do have a fenced in backyard, and I tried having chickens last summer and it didn't matter that it was fenced in, they still found a way out and they went over and they were pestering my neighbors. So I can't just let the chickens run in the backyard unless I'm outside and the chickens are friendly enough to be able to pick up and put back in the coop. So that's another reason that I went with the Orpington, I'm never going to say that right, the Orpington chicks, because they're supposed to be super friendly, like come sit in your lap and they enjoy people. And yeah, so I'm going to be attempting to put this together today. It is pouring outside. Excuse my messy front yard. It's pouring outside, so it's not really a great day to be working outside, but hopefully I can get parts of it put together inside today, and then I can take it out and put it together. In the meantime, I have this old animal cage over here. We used to have some ferrets and that didn't work out. So this cage has been sitting empty here for a little while, and so I'm thinking I'm just going to clean out that bottom part down there, and the chicks can live in there. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, put the whole thing back together again. The chicks can wander around the little cage. I don't know. But I figured that would give something for the heat lamp to clamp onto, and it's big enough that I could put both the food and the water dish in there. So I think I'm going to be getting this cleaned out today so that the chicks can hop around in here until they are big enough to go out into the coop in the big yard. So that's what we're going to be working on today. All right, I got the bottom of the cage cleaned out, so I think this will be a nice size for them to start with. And obviously it's not super high, so it won't hold them for a super long time, but once I clean off the rest of this, put the top on it, and it should be able to hold them for a couple of weeks till they are old enough to go into the actual coop. So I actually went and got some newspaper, and I'm going to shred that up, and that's going to be the bedding for our baby chicks. Straw, but then I forgot. So this we'll have to do until I am able to get some straw. But this will be good to put on my compost heap when it needs to be changed out. I'm not very worried about it. And it'll give the chicks something to scratch around in. Kind of forage a little bit in their own little cage here. They're so stinking cute. My daughter has a TikTok, and she came with me yesterday to go get the chicks, and so she was showing one of the chicks off on her TikTok, and she's letting them name one of the baby chicks. I'll have to keep you guys updated with what her TikTok followers decide to name the smallest of our chicks. I'm not sure yet how we're going to keep the rest of them, know the difference between them, but I know my kids are going to insist on naming every single one of them. So, I don't know, can you put fingernail polish on their toenails? Is that okay for chickens? I really don't know. I might have to research that if none of you guys give me the answer to that. And I will make sure that my comments are turned on this time, since somehow my comments got shut off the other day. I'm not sure how that happened, but put their whole food and water dish in there. That should be plenty of stuff for them to dig around in. Maybe a little overkill, but that's okay. Alright, let's go get the chicks and see how they like it. You guys aren't going to stay in there very long, are you? You better get this top part cleaned up. Yeah. What do you guys think? Huh? What do you guys think? So this is the littlest one. This one here is the one that my daughter's TikTok followers get to name. So we'll see what it gets named. It's only like 55 degrees here today, you guys. It's ridiculously cold. Usually by now in Michigan, if it's 55 at night, we think it's cold, let alone in the middle of the day. I don't know what the deal is with the weather this year, but it is just insane. Look at this, huh? You've already got your newspaper in the water. Good job. Baby chicks are so messy. But they're cute. And I'm hoping these guys will learn to be friendly and like us. I'll try and make sure to touch them all every day. Maybe I should chase them away from the watering thing, huh? Oh, that didn't take much. Come here, baby. Come on. Get out of the water. Alright, well, I'm going to get cleaning the rest of this cage up so that I can put it over here so we stop having escaped chicks. Okay. So we got the heat lamp all set up. They haven't figured out yet which side is the warm side, so they're all curled up with each other, but they'll figure it out. And I think the garage will be an adequate place to keep them until they're bigger, and I have the chicken coop built. So, yeah, I thought I was going to start on that today, but it's still raining, and I just don't have enough room in my garage to try and put it together because I have all of my canning jars that I got from a deceased grandma. Somebody's grandma passed away, and they said if I came and got all their jars, I could have them, so I did. So they're all out in my garage because I need to clean them out. Some of them aren't even actual canning jars, and so I'll just be using them for other stuff, you know, storing things in them that I don't need to can or whatever. But yeah, so I don't have room in my garage, and it's still raining out, so I'm really not sure that I'm gonna get started on this chicken coop. Maybe I will, just a little bit at a time. That way they have a place to go in a couple weeks when they're big enough. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a happy Father's Day.